X-Men Marvel United makes minor tweaks to an already good game, but we're still nowhere near greatness for me. Yes, it still features the same basic Marvel United gameplay. It's a boss battler with you having a team of 2 to 4 popular heroes in a card-based system. You only get 4 actions as always: move, punch, heroic or wild, which lets you do any of the previous 3 actions, but it becomes slightly more tactical with the inclusion of mutant powers or abilities. Starting cards like Regeneration for Wolverine are a great addition, and Nightcrawler's Bamf means he can pop up everywhere. The heroes here feel a tad more like their comic counterparts, and the bosses are fine, more on that in a bit. You do still get the same old just go through the deck or threat track bosses, but ones like Spiral bring about great changes by forcing you to complete a track using your actions, and Juggernaut feels like a much more tougher Rhino with him darting around the board and laying the pain on. Yes, it's annoying that this game's been designed by Cool Mini or not, so most of the expansions are Kickstarter exclusive, and this was a huge cost at 350 quid or something like that for everything. A cost I wouldn't like to pay on the eBay market. Yes, you can buy the core for pretty cheap via Amazon, but it's as basic as it comes, and with that comes boring repetition with only 6 heroes and 4 villains, 2 of which can be anti-heroes. But if you can get some expansions on the cheap, Blue Team with the X-Men animated series cast, First Class with its twin villains and youthful heroes, and Fantastic Four are my personal favourites. Overall though, this is just a slightly upgraded version of the first Marvel United, and if you didn't like the last one, your opinion's not going to change. For me, this improves upon the previous very simplistic card-based gameplay with the addition of the powers, even if it is only a slightly minor tweak. Solo shield mode is still pretty crap. Just play multi-handed or with 3 or 4 heroes. It's not hard to keep track of everything and still moves on pretty fast. But I would say that this is the pinnacle of the gameplay on offer. I feel CMON have drained every orifice from this system now. If you added more heroes and villains, it would just be a soulless carbon copy cash grab. I get people want more, and Cool Mini or not would gladly take your money, no doubt, but after playing through every hero and villain in both sets of the games, there is just so much similarity already and not much uniqueness that something like the villain Spiral or Mr. Sinister make you feel jubilation for such a fleeting moment as you realise that the majority of the villains in here feel like BBC repeats. You just get this overall sadness as you read through an exciting villain you remember from childhood's threat sheet, discovering that they are just another version of Red Skull, Taskmaster, or Ultron with the unique rules around overflow swapped around. Or they might do 1 extra damage on a BAM. Whoop-de-doo. I do love the Marvel United system myself. I'm 500 quid deep into this game because of that enjoyment. It was my most played game in my collection before Lungshot the dice game come along, and I will continue to play it in future because it's easy to get to the table, quick to set up, and a game can be over in 20 minutes. If you lose, you can be playing again in 5. Better luck next time. But I am done with purchases for this system, and I'm probably done with doing videos on it, unless there's something special that comes along like the Juggernaut Hero cards did recently. For me, there's only so many combinations of heroes and villains that they could ever realistically produce, and like Zombicide has become now with its atrocious copy-paste unique actions, I fear a third one of these would be worse. It's like Bilbo said, it's like butter scraped over too much bread. There's not much here gameplay-wise to warrant future minis bloat for me. I'm still giving this one a thumbs up because I enjoy it. It will remain in my top 5 board games of all time for now, but the spark I once had for it has faded as I saw the Emperor's Clothes for what they really were, and anyone who didn't like this in the past or thought it was too basic for them, I can't convince you otherwise to give it a go, especially when the best parts of this version on offer are only available in the Kickstarter exclusive stuff. I need to have a break from it and become nostalgic about it. But if you are interested, please check out some solo gameplay here, and thanks for watching.